Used to feel so devastated. Hey, at times I thought we never make it. Yeah. Yo, it's your boy Cape, Straight Facts homie, man. You already know what time it is, man. We grinding on them videos. We got the first reaction to Joey Badass, All-American Badass, with 3 Ks in it, 2 A's in America. Personally, first off, before we start the review, my relationship with Joey Badass has always been, I've never listened to a full body of work like Summer Nights, 1999. I never listened to I heard songs here and there, but I've never listened to a whole project of Joey Badass. This is my first time listening to a whole project of Joey Badass. My friends back in the day used to they used to love him. They used to tell me all types of stuff, but they don't really ride with him that much. So recently, I've been hearing seeing interviews with him, and I've been kind of excited to listen to his album. And this being the first album, and then I saw the title All American Badass with 3 Ks. I was like, oh, okay. He's definitely gonna try to do something special with this. Just to say off the bat, he did not disappoint with this project at all. When you look at there's not a lot of radio songs, and I like that. I mean, this is nothing for the radio, but they'll still play it though. It has so many quotables this album has so many quotables that I can't think of another album having in a while. It's just every song is just like, whoa, he doesn't waste a single line at all. Every bar for bar you gotta pay close attention to. Now the structure of each song, I wouldn't say now let's look at the opening track. The opening track, Good Morning America. Now off the rip, I peeped what he did. He played a little pun off of the TV show Good Morning America. So it's like he's like looking at the masses, is like, now it's my turn to say what I gotta say. And then from the jump, he's talking about,
now what's freedom to you? Let's talk about it. Take a minute, think it through.
When he was like, what's freedom to you? He leaves a very open-ended question that he tries to analyze and assess throughout the whole album. So he takes this idea of what's freedom to you to black people, it may be different to different types of people growing up, and he depicts that theory throughout the whole album. And I think the opening track was pretty dope, and then it goes into a smooth, mellow, which today I've really been vibing with this song for my people, or for the people. It's just so, this song, the second song, pretty much the intro track, is so uplifting for my people. He's just talking about, I love my people. I just want to see my people do well. Me and my people, we just trying to live. Stop killing us all the time. And it's just one line that stuck out to me. He was like, look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a young black God living out his dreams. I like that feeling that he gives me in the opening track, and it's so uplifting and powerful.
Bird is a plane, fly, they just gonna shoot your wings. Everything and what it seems. Wishing all these dirty cops to come clean, still swerving on the city. Music is a form of expression. I'ma use mine just to teach you a lesson. Rule 1, this microphone.
This song, what I will say is, I feel like this is the only, a lot of these songs, I don't feel like it's a structure to them in a sense as a critique, as in this, let's say first verse, chorus, second verse, chorus, third verse, chorus. The song with Schoolboy Q, there was none of that really. Which I'm not saying that's a negative, but for someone that's simple-minded, or someone who just want to put music on, it's kind of hard to follow. It forces you to listen, which there's good and there's negatives and good and bad things about both of those. But it's not so much a radio stylistic play. This song is one of the few songs where it has that chorus, first verse, chorus, second verse, and I like how at the end when he started listing things, yeah, that was definitely dope. So the first half of the album, I got more of a positive vibe with Temptation, Landing Him Free. I think that might be my favorite song on there. And like I said, he was just giving us so many quotables when he was talking about how, yeah, we still have scars and marks of our ancestors. We still have, we're still not out of the mindset of a slave, with the fashion and all that type of stuff. And then one of my favorite quotes from the album, he was like, in the land of the free, we still got the last names of our slave owners. I was like, damn. I love it when because I think about stuff like this all the time, and I love it when people give me a perspective I never thought about. People's really walking around here last name Johnson. we still walking around here with slave names, like, and it's crazy. And people don't think about stuff like that. Like, and me and my friend was just talking about this other line. We was like, in the land of the free to be the freeloaders, leave us dead in the street to be them organ donors. Like, golly, man. They really don't care about black people, bro.
You told to follow suit, but tell me what it do for you. Except when you down, now you try this out the cubicle. They
freeloaders, please slay it in the street to be the organ donors. Yo, that's tough. That's tough. The radio hit, I don't know, I kind of like, I don't really feel like Devastation fits into this album. I love the song. I love it. Positive message. I like the intertwine. But I understand why he puts it. He needs some spins and stuff like that. I definitely understand it. It's not like a big stick out in me, but it's clear. Like, I don't know. Devastation doesn't really fit with it. Now, Why Don't You Love Me? I have like mixed feelings about this song. I like what he did with it, but it's like, it kind of came off to me as like he was complaining a little bit too much. Like, oh, why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? I don't hate the song, but I just don't have as much love for it as the other ones. Now, Rockabye Baby with Schoolboy Q, this is where the tempo of the album switches and it gets more aggressive. And I love this song. I feel like he came at it hard, like he was just aggressive, like rockabye, 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 baby. I love the chorus on it too. Is the both of them did their damn thing. And then Ring Along, like I said, this is where the part of the album Super Predator gets really aggressive. He's getting into some really like gritty stuff. And then the final 3 tracks, how I feel about it is like with Babylon, Legendary, and American Idol. I love that how you got the J. Cole feature. I saw the little interview how J. Cole sent him the verse on right before his album release. But I would say like about Legendary, that's probably my least favorite song on the track, just because there's so many good songs. It's not a bad song, it's just that. And then the J. Cole feature, I didn't really feel like he brought too much. I mean, and then he had that 1 weak line. He was like, I was like, what? Like, he was like, maybe life happens like tides. 1 minute you're low, feeling shallow, then all of a sudden you rise. I don't know. It just didn't. I was like, it hit me kind of like, that was kind of weak. But then he came back with another introspective line that had me thinking, I was like, damn, I never really thought of it like that when he was like, how much does a man need? How much can he hoard before he greeds? How can a rich father teach humbleness to his seed? And it was just like, you could look at it from that perspective, or you could look at it of like a nation of like an America of wealth. It's just like, how can they see the poor or the struggle of a black man, or just how can they see the struggle of anybody else? Because all we know is such greed and rich, and like it just like that was pretty deep. But like other than that, I didn't really get much from that J. Cole verse. And then I didn't really like the tempo of Legendary, but the final track. Now, this is not, like I said, Land of the Free is my favorite, but this is definitely the best track on the album. He killed it with the outro. American Idol with 3 Ks. Where do I begin? I'm starting to love, like, the idea of these long outros, like how J. Cole did on his album. Lil Wayne been doing it. Like, yo, he killed it. It was perfectly in the album when he was talking about, like, so many ways, like, how we could beat the system, how we got to keep pushing forth. Like, he was like, racism's still alive. Like, this is exactly how they want us to do. They want us to rebel so they can kill us. They want us in these streets so they can kill us. They want us buying all these types of clothes so they could kill us, use our money and kill. Like, he's like, this is all part of the government's plan. You gotta be smart about how you go about it. And then I like how he was scratching his voice. And then the American, like, for a second I thought at the end he was gonna get shot for telling, like he was telling all the government secrets and lies. It would have been pretty cool if he killed himself at the or he got killed at the end. But like, yeah, I love the screeching voices. Like, I thought that was very creative and very over the top. Yo, American Idol. And then like, I liked how he switched his mindset between the two. It's like uplifting. It was like, nah, we gotta. And then you gotta go from like, no, like, this is not gonna happen to us. Like, it's not gonna continue happening. Like, we gonna change the world with this. And yo, All American with 3 A's, Badass is a must listen. If you feel any type of way about segregation, black rights, you have to listen to this. Like, I feel like he does such a good job of putting it together. Now, for radio play, playing this out on the speaker, I don't really know. Other than Devastation, there's not really much there. But like, when you put your headphones on and you just want to think, like, this is definitely a project for you, bro. I'm telling. there's so much, and there's probably so much that I missed that I gotta go back and think through and like, whoa, I missed that part. Cause he does such a good job on here of spilling his emotions out in the past over like with referencing to Eric Garner and all these events that's been happening. Like I feel like he does such a good job on this project, and so if I had to give this project a rating, it's like, to be honest, I haven't even dissected or I haven't even ingested all of it. So I know it's only gonna get better for me once I do. But right now I would have to say this is like a strong 84 out of 100. This is the best hip hop album of the year so far, no doubt. This is the first Joey project where I'm like, I see what Joey fans rave about. And he deserves more radios, more spin time. And yo, Straight Facts Home. Let me know what you think. Get in the comment section, and we're gonna get back to you with more videos.